so it's about that time that I do a lunar eclipse reading that's coming up on December 14th. And I believe it's going to be positioned in Scorpio. But do your own research. Okay. So I feel like, people need a collective reading for that. And then I will continue with the rest of the zodiac signs. Okay. So give me a general collective message for the lunar eclipse. Oh my God. This is the first card that comes up. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. And sorry, I don't have my nails done. So, yeah. So it says work through your fears. And that is the first card that comes out. So definitely that is confirmation of what I just said. Okay. Give me another. You know what? Just because I kept shuffling, we're just going to get another card. Okay. Give me another card for this collective message for the lunar eclipse. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to leave it at that. So this card just flew out the deck and fell straight to the floor. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So, y'all should check your birth charts. There's, because you can only find that in a birth chart. So depending on, how do I say this? Okay, it depends on the positioning of your North Node, however this applies. So for those of you who are already like into astrology, pay attention to your birth chart, dive deep into yourself literally. And it's mighty funny how when I stopped shuffling, like, after this card came out, boom, we have It's Time to Release Negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So this new moons are all about a time of release. Okay. And full moons intensify a situation, basically. I don't know if I want to keep that there. Okay. You know what? I'm going to just lay it out of the shot because it's just taking up space. Okay. Now, let's see. Give me a collective message for the lunar eclipse. Ooh. Her last day in the light. Unexpected endings. Oh, my bad. Unexpected endings, surprise shifts. Oh, surprise changes and sudden shifts. Okay. Ooh, this eclipse is big for somebody. Give me you know what? I'm just do 2 from each deck that I use. Give me a collective message for the lunar eclipse. Give me a collective message for the lunar eclipse. Oh my gosh, there's Scorpio all over this reading. That death will come, mortal, finite, fragile. There's Scorpio all over this. And it's going to be intense. It's going to be big. Something is building up for somebody. Whoa, at the bottom of the deck, ancient, ancestry, Egypt, magical inheritance. Whew, I did say it was going to be big. Okay, now, let's see what's next. I will cover everything that I see when I'm done shuffling. But I like to do the shuffling on camera so people can see that I'm not full of shit and I'm the real deal. So anyways, give me a collective message for the lunar eclipse. And this already threw 2 cards at me. Okay, awesome. These up more. All right, so we have Green Tara, the Buddha of enlightened action. My soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. And Mary Magdalene, the apostle to the apostles. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Ooh, yeah, this is big. At the bottom we have, I believe this is pronounced Zhao Xuangjing, the mystic of peace. I am peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. So yes, there's definitely a clearing. Definitely. Okay. Give me a card for the lunar eclipse. Give me a collective message for the lunar eclipse. Woo. You know what? These goddamn cards, they don't stop falling on the floor. All right. King of Pentacles. Okay. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded. A time of great success, financial security, and prosperity. The Midas touch. I feel like that would talk about the golden touch. Everything turning out beautifully. A supportive parent and spouse. A good person to work for. Okay. All right. So this is good energy. Give me a collective message. Oh my God. Okay. Give me a collective message for the lunar eclipse. Give me a collective message for the lunar eclipse. Give me a collective message for the lunar eclipse. Thank you. Okay. Oop. All right. So renewal. Reviewing the past with compassion of forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. Okay. That's pretty straightforward. Oh, wait, I didn't tell you what was on the bottom. We have the Chariot. Rewards that comes from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination and willpower, public recognition. Okay. Wow. All right. I'm excited to see what's next. I really am. Okay. Shoot, you know what? Let me move these over. Because this is going to be a crowded message. It always is. Okay. Give me a collective. Oh, give me a collective reading for the lunar eclipse. Thank you. 2 cards up front. Okay. I've never even seen this card from this deck. But then again, it's fairly new. I am learning to catch any misalignment early. And there is a message on the back. Most people, when they feel a symptom of discomfort or sickness, begin to give their attention to the symptom and usually slide rapidly into more discomfort and misalignment. The key is to catch your misalignment early. In other words, whenever you feel negative emotion, that is your signal to reach for a different thought to immediately improve your good feeling vibrational balance. There is no condition from which you cannot recover, but it is much easier if you catch it in the early, subtle states. Okay. Well, all right. Thank you for that sweet, sweet message. Okay. And the next card. A doctor who offers hope can be of much value. Oh, okay. When medicine and science stop looking for cures and begin to look for vibrational causes or imbalances, they will see a much higher rate of recovery. If a doctor does not believe that you can recover from your illness, your association with that doctor is extremely detrimental, for there is much evidence to show that people can recover from supposedly incurable diseases. There are only 2 factors that have anything to do with your recovery: your desire and your belief. And a negative, incurable diagnosis is hindering your belief. Okay. I cannot wait to cover that. So technically this is not the bottom of the deck, but I'm going to show you anyway. Every moment that my thought feels good, I am fueling my wellness. Okay? I feel like this is going to be well, you know what? Let me not speak too soon. I'm nowhere near done. Give me a card on give me a collective reading for the lunar eclipse. Great fortune. And give me another, and give me a collective reading for the lunar eclipse. Okay. Wow. All right. So a family room, and then at the bottom, coffin. So there's okay, there's more scorpionic energy. So there's definitely a lot of transformations, and I see some tower moments here. Things are just falling apart to like, ooh, okay. So for some people, somebody's life is about to change for the better, whether it be for health. I'm seeing somebody is something about an amputation. Okay, there have been literal deaths, and maybe a condition supposedly runs in the family, but it's like if you catch it early, you're good. Like, don't believe in all the negativity that the doctors. Let me not. That is. Look, I'm gonna just say, don't believe in negativity. There is gonna be like a change. I do see there's gonna be a change for the better in regards to the pharmaceutical industry. So let me explain what that means. This could be one doctor or therapist or even a personal trainer that is very successful. He's already established. Let's see what's going to happen, or what is happening or is going to happen. Look, we don't know when this is going to happen. It's probably happening right now. But I do see like healing the self and the body, but through naturopathy, or like naturally. So yeah, some people couldn't make it, but others will. And yeah, so there is a calling here. Somebody is called to do this. Jesus, is that you? No, let me not. But Mary is out here for real, for real. Mary Magdalene. Yeah, this is Judgment Day. So I am seeing some people being judged by their appearance, but that needs to stop. It just needs to stop. You can't judge a book by its cover. Like, hasn't anybody ever told you that? You don't know what somebody's going through. Even if they are successful, you don't know what they had to do to get there. So with this, the apostle to the apostles, the bridge between heaven and earth, I feel like that's the card of the divine feminine. Like, somebody is on their throne here. It almost seems like I see like a divide between, wow, okay, yeah, I see a divide between people who did not do things the natural way and the people who did do things the natural way. Those people are going to prosper. The others are not. And that's what's being released. But then again, look, death is a process, but there is a major purging here of definitely negativity is being merged. Um, I do see a little bit of, with this great fortune and family room, some people settled for less and others did not. So it seems like there's a divide here. Um, so it's almost like things are going to be taken away from people if these people aren't being purged for good. Um, things are going to be taken away from those in oof. Things are going to be taken away from those in power, whether this pertains to a parent or a boss or anybody relevant, and it's going to be transferred to those who is meant to have, who it's meant to. Basically, people are getting what they deserve, okay? And some people are on the shitty end of the stick, and some people are getting the good end of the stick. And with this, I'm learning to catch any misalignment early, and a doctor who offers hope can be of much value. I do see there is a doctor here that is going to like take the world by storm. But definitely if you catch something early, the earlier you, oh gosh, the earlier you catch something, the better. Whether this applies to illness, toxic as people, toxic living situations, it's almost like people are waking up and realizing how fucked up things are. And some people are not going to be able to wake up. You can't save everybody. Some people are going to even, this is, some people are even going to see some angels in action, right? This is Judgment Day. It's almost like, which side are you on? Are you team Mother Nature, or are you going to go with the big pharma? And Mary is here. So I believe Jesus helped her as well. So the fact that she's out here, it's almost like she's speaking for Jesus. But of course, I do see a little, I do see feminine power. But these are enlightened feminines. These are the ones being rewarded. But they came from difficult situations. What was I on before? Yeah, Jesus and Mary. It's almost like she's speaking for Jesus, and she's saying, okay, that's a little out there, but she's saying the angels are here. They are helping, whether you can see it or not. Oh my gosh. I know I was going to say something else. Let's see. It's almost like people are going to be more modest. Even the ones who were flashy, it's like they're transforming literally for the better. So if they were flashy and if somebody was a hoe and they got around town, those who did not change are going to be purged. And those who did change and did hear the calling, they're going to tone down what they used to do. And it's like, even if you used to do bad things, you can still transform for the better. It's okay. You're welcome to. But you have to be serious. You have to do a life change. Change your whole life. It is possible. Okay? And with this green Tara, people are taking action to be more generous. I am seeing that because the King of Pentacles is the support system. And people are being called to follow their hearts. I do see perhaps even some twin flames here, like somebody just eclipses back into someone's life, but they transform. So it's almost like the feminine transformed first, and she's been doing her own thing, and then here comes Mr. Masculine to, it's almost like she helped him, but she led the way. Even though she wasn't even in his life, she still led the way. And it's almost like the energy made him transform for the better. So if he wants to get to her, he got to, right? And this, you could flip this vice versa. Take this however this applies. But it's almost like, in order for the King of Pentacles to get a divine feminine, he's got to be at least, at the very least, grounded and compassionate and somewhat accomplished. You know, these are not, you basically have to, how do I say this? Have a good image. Like, you got to work on your, well, not just your image, you actually have to walk it like you talk it, right? Like, you actually have to evolve. Somebody here is being called to change their acts. I do see some people that are on a path of destruction. And it's like, if you don't take action now, or this could be what the doctors are telling them. But I do see, like, if somebody doesn't take action now, they will be on the path to death. Or they will, if they keep doing a certain thing, they will kill themselves or something like that. That's really morbid. But then again, this is Scorpio energy. But at the same time, we're on the verge of going into, I was going to say a period, but I heard an era of healing. So but this is everybody that has picked the right choices for themselves. Like, people that caught things early and were in tune, heard the calling, heard, you know, it's like the chosen ones. Like, the chosen ones that were able to tap in and wake up. They're going to be just fine. But I do see some people have just settled or sold out. I do see some people's family, like, somebody has some karmic family members that just are not about that life. And so that could be that major transformation. You might have to cut some family members off because they're either really toxic or they just can't reach where you're about to reach. right? You can't take everybody with you. You can't save everyone. And I legit see a return of somebody, but they're successful. This might have this great fortune might have a little something to do with the stimulus check. Yeah. Or it doesn't have to be a stimulus check, but there's somebody here that's going to help others, or at least help their divine feminines. So I feel like the masculines that were prepared for this very thing, they're going to at least help their divine feminines not be on the street. But I'm also seeing some divine feminines who did, the work themselves. And it's almost like the people that was around them just weren't on they just weren't on that level, and that's why they seem to be the only ones prospering, and everybody else is just on the path of destruction. So this is Judgment Day. Are you naughty or are you nice? Those who were naughty get less. Those who were nice get the ultimate. And I'm also seeing for these ladies in power, or this feminine energy, doesn't have to be ladies, but people slept on them. They were like under the radar, working on their own issues, and then they came up on the top. And they could even be this King of Pentacles. But they're coming out on top, though. It's almost like their energy was already on top, but people tried to put them on the bottom. And those very people that were put on the bottom by others, like misfits, people with hidden talents that were made fun of, those people are coming on top. Because they had God-given abilities and gifts, and they kept at it. So these are the ones that kept at it. These people are coming out from the woodworks. They've been working behind the scenes. Okay, so things are gonna be quite all right. But I'm also seeing, like, even for these divine feminines, if you want to evolve higher, then you got to eliminate what isn't serving you. This is like the last wave before your twin flame comes through, or your soulmate. But I do see a twin flaming situation. Somebody probably changed their whole life just to have somebody, or it's required of this person. Because if you have a high vibed feminine here and a low vibed masculine, that's a misalignment. You're already coming from two different worlds. Or I see somebody here, right? This could be the masculine, who is highly successful and has the money and can support someone else. And somebody else don't really have it like that, but they're comfortable. So I do see two people that came from two different worlds. Like, one is rich, one is comfortable. I don't really see poor, but I see comfortable. I'm also seeing the standard of living going down. I don't know what that means. Something with currency. Maybe the value of the dollar is going to decrease, like the actual dollar bill of the US. And so people are going to have to, whatever this is, people are going to have to be smart with their money. Learn how to live with less. Yeah. So I'm just going to say that, be smart with your money, be generous, be kind. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. All Bye.